So, my wife and I have just moved into my in law's house with our 2-year-old baby. Now, some of you may know this is not our first rodeo. We've lived with Leah's parents before, probably totaling over 2 years, half of which was with our kid. So, I feel like I have some experience in this world, and I think that there is a lot about it that people need to understand because I think it's going to become a lot more common. So I've broken down my reasons why into 4 big old categories. Number 1 is cost, of course, money, right? It is just substantially more affordable to live in a shared house, especially when that shared house happens to be with your parents or parents-in-law. But it's not just rent, like our utilities, the food, Netflix, internet, cable, water, like the fact that we only have to own one lawnmower, Those 2 years of us living with Leah's parents is a big part of the reason why we may actually be able to own our own home one day. 2 is community. There's a lot of people online talking about the village, right? How we don't have villages anymore because the internet's fractured us apart. Well, I live in a village. When you live with your parents, you live with people, and there is all of the beauty and all of the frustration that comes along with that. I work online and from home, and it would be very easy for me to just see nobody ever. But in Leah's family home, there's always somebody here, right? There's always a guest coming over or a party to go to. And I know a lot of you Gen Z millennials are socially anxious about that, right? This sounds exhausting, and sometimes it is, but that is sort of the cost that you have to pay to have that community around you. 3, education. We have learned so much from our parents over the last couple of years, and I really don't think that we would have learned as much if we weren't in their house. Especially with a kid in the picture now, there is just so many opportunities to learn from your parents. Yes, they drive you crazy sometimes, but they also have been on this earth a lot longer than you, and if you do just take a second to listen to them, it's amazing what you might learn. And 4, security. The world is a pretty scary place right now. There is a lot of chaos and a lot of uncertainty, and being in a home full of people who love you is the best remedy for that. Not that we felt unsafe living in our own apartment in the city, but being surrounded by people who all care about you and your kid and your friends and family is a very powerful feeling. If we get sick or we just need a break of some sort, there is somebody in the house or there's somebody coming home at the end of the day that can help us get through those tough times. And honestly, if we ever end up buying a house, I'm going to miss this community. I've been thinking about it a lot as we've been house shopping. You can buy the biggest, nicest, fanciest house in the best area possible, but if you don't have that community around you, it's going to feel awfully empty.